Classified email system is offline tonight. We're told a cyber attack of sophisticated activity has prompted the shutdown in order to install specific upgrades and strengthen security. Also today, the State Department said it began automatically archiving official email traffic just last month. That means Hillary Clinton's claims that her emails to .gov addresses as Secretary of State were preserved apparently are inaccurate.
The vast majority of my work emails went to government employees at their government addresses, which meant they were captured and preserved immediately on the system at the State Department.
You had said that you would check, yesterday you said a couple of times that you're now automatically archiving the emails of certain principals. And when did that start?
February of this year.
And now, the Society of Professional Journalists is supporting the Associated Press's lawsuit to force the release of Hillary Clinton's emails. The Clinton drama could leave Democrats scrambling for viable options less than a year away from primary season. Chief Washington correspondent James Rosen looks at how they arrived at this point.
Time begins with Hillary Clinton as a dark, uncertain figure. The week closes with the Democratic Party mascot fearfully clinging to Clinton amid her latest high-wire act. With polling on the email controversy set to be released next week, analysts agree the furor has been bad for Clinton and may get worse, but that no intra-party rival appears well-positioned to profit from her troubles.
Many of the people who might have run have taken a pass just because she has such strong support among the donor base of the Democratic Party and the state and local leaders who are influential in the nominating process.
I understand you're going to hear from a bunch of candidates tomorrow.
Vice President Biden keeps a keen eye on events and keeps popping up in early voting states, hitting 2 cities in New Hampshire late last month, all for official business, of course. He's also secured informal commitments from Clinton staffers in the event she bows out or her miseries multiply.
The mail that we get right now is from all different segments.
Former Virginia Senator Jim Webb has formed an exploratory committee, but the military veteran and part-time novelist lacks the cash or campaign infrastructure to mount a robust primary challenge. Ditto for far-left independent Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, who depends entirely on earned media. Aides to Martin O'Malley have signaled his renewed interest, but the former Maryland governor is mostly mum for now. That leaves Massachusetts Senator Elizabeth Warren, a populist darling who refuses to run but does little to discourage draft movements. Today, Ready for Warren blasted out an email to the grassroots lamenting the transparency issues and media attention generated by the email controversy and saying without a competitive Democratic primary, the next 16 months could very well look a lot like the past 2 weeks.
That's going to be the script for Hillary Clinton going forward. And the good news is that Democrats are circling the wagons because, of course, she is going to be their nominee.
One key constituency that has supported Clinton in the current controversy has been the Obama White House. And it is there, if anonymous quotes in leading newspapers and Politico are any measure, that old malady, Brett, Clinton fatigue, may be growing most acute.
Charles Krauthammer wrote about it today. James, thanks. We will have much more shortly on former Senator Jim Webb as our presidential contender